Hi again everyone, Scott Player Pop Cult fan here, and yes, I know I still haven't done my TV show video yet, but today is October 31st, Halloween, and I want to review a movie with the Halloween theme. Now, I'm not going to review one of the actual Halloween movies, the Michael Myers movies, but I want to take this video to review a movie that I kind of hold a special place in my heart, but watching it now, I do realize that this movie has quite a few flaws, and this is actually a Disney Channel movie, and it's a series of movies because it spawned 3 sequels, and that is Halloweentown. Now, before I give my thoughts on Halloweentown, the first film, I want to quickly give my thoughts about these movies as a series, because around this time, and even around Thanksgiving time, when I was still watching Disney Channel, one tradition that I would always have around this time and around Thanksgiving time was that these movies would always, pop up on Disney Channel, and I would always watch marathon these movies as they were airing on TV, and that was a tradition for me for quite a while. And I mean, not anymore. I don't watch Disney Channel anymore because I just can't stand the shows that are on there anymore. But the Halloweentown movies in particular are movies that I grew up with. So I really enjoy them. I think my favorite Halloweentown movie is Halloweentown 2, Calabar's Revenge. I'm not sure I'm going to review that movie anytime soon, maybe next year, but I'm going to review the first film here, so let's talk about it. What are my thoughts on the first Halloweentown movie? This movie is actually 20 years old this year. It came out in 1998, and this movie is a little dated. I do think there are quite a few parts in this movie that are dated, but I enjoy this movie for the fact that it's a family comedy. So naturally, you're focused on the Piper family. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this movie, so. So this movie focuses on this family, and you follow these kids and how they learn that they're witches, and her and Kimberly J. Brown's brother is a warlock, and that aspect of it just slowly starts to introduce this whole other world, which is Halloweentown. It is where this town is full of creatures, ghosts, monsters, but they're not really scary or threatening, really, except for the main villain, Calabar. So, and what I like about the Halloweentown, the town, and I like the culture, and I think they did a really good job with the makeup and the costumes. It's very creative. That's definitely like the most positive thing I can say about this first Halloweentown movie, is that they really do showcase this world and all these different characters and how they all look different. And I really like that aspect of this movie. And one thing about this movie that I enjoy is Debbie Reynolds as the grandmother. Oh, I love her. Rest in peace. Her and Carrie Fisher, rest in peace. And these movies were my introduction to that actress, actually, because I never really saw any other movies with Debbie Reynolds. So that's why these movies in particular also hold a special place in my heart, because these are the movies that introduced me to this actress. So I know she's a really famous actress. I know she's been in a lot of other movies. I haven't seen any of them. So, but yeah, rest in peace. So yeah, my overall thoughts. I do think this is an enjoyable film, but the story is a bit lackluster. The villain is kind of lackluster, at least to me. Watching the movie now as an adult, I mean, it's been a little while since I've seen the movie, but I do remember it, because I actually saw it a few months ago. but I do really enjoy this movie. But like some of the effects don't hold up. Like especially there's this one shot in particular where you could definitely tell that they just with like this bus stop sign, and that scene does not hold up at all. And there's moments like that throughout the film where the effects are just not good, and the story is a bit lackluster, the villain is a bit lackluster. It's a Disney Channel movie, so I don't really like a whole lot of Disney Channel movies, but this one in particular I do enjoy. And although I prefer the second one over this one, but this is the movie that introduced me to this series of films, and kind of cemented my childhood, or as a preteen, because back then that was when I watched Disney Channel all the time. And this movie just, I can relate to Jay Brown's character a little bit when I first saw it, kind of because of my wonder about other things that I know, things like that. So yeah, I enjoy this movie, but it does have flaws. I'd say I would give this movie a B minus. That's my grade for this movie. That is my review for Halloweentown and my celebration of this holiday. And I'm not sure what I'll do next, but I'll let you know in the description box down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.